Have you ever wondered why life's toughest moments, the ones that feel like punishment, might actually be God's way of showing you love? It sounds crazy, right? Stick with me, because today we're diving into how God's discipline is a sign of His deep care for you. We've all faced times when life feels like it's correcting us. Maybe a plan falls apart, a relationship struggles, or you hit a wall. It's easy to feel like God's mad at you. But what if those moments are His way of guiding you closer to Him? Today, we're exploring Hebrews 12 to uncover why God's discipline isn't about punishment, but about love. Let's start with a story. Imagine a young boy, let's call him Caleb, who loves soccer. He's got talent, but he's reckless, always charging without strategy. His coach pulls him aside, makes him run extra drills, and corrects his form. Caleb's frustrated. It feels unfair. But by the end of the season, he's the team's star player. Why? Because his coach saw his potential and cared enough to discipline him. That's exactly what God does with us. Hebrews 12 verses 5 and 6 says, "My son, do not regard lightly the discipline of the Lord, nor faint when you are punished by Him. For those whom the Lord loves He disciplines, and He scourges every son whom He receives." In plain language, this means God corrects us because we're His children. Just like a parent steps in when their kid's headed the wrong way, God uses tough moments to shape us. But let's be real. Discipline doesn't feel loving in the moment. Maybe you lost a job, and it stung like failure. Or maybe a health scare forced you to slow down. It's tempting to think, God, why me? But verse 11 tells us, all discipline for the moment seems not to be joyful, but sorrowful. Yet to those who have been trained by it, afterwards it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness. In other words, the pain has a purpose. It's training you for a life that reflects God's goodness. Think about King David. He faced God's discipline after his sin with Bathsheba. He lost his son and his heart broke. But through that pain, David repented and grew closer to God, writing Psalm 51, a beautiful prayer of restoration. God didn't discipline David to destroy him, but to bring him back. That's the heart of God's correction. It's always about restoration, not rejection. So how do we respond when life feels like discipline? First, don't run from it. Hebrews 12 verse 7 says, "It is for discipline that you endure. God deals with you as with sons." Lean into the moment. Pray, reflect, and ask, God, what are you teaching me? Second, trust His love. Discipline means you're His, not abandoned. And third, look for the fruit. Just like Caleb became a better player, God's shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more like Him. Here's the truth that changes everything. God's discipline isn't a sign of His anger. It's proof of His love. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. Every hard moment is God saying, I see you, I love you, and I'm shaping you for a purpose. Let that sink in. You're not alone in the struggle. God's with you, turning pain into growth. So next time life feels like it's correcting you, remember Hebrews 12. God disciplines those He loves, not to break you, but to build you. Embrace the process, trust His heart, and watch how He turns your struggles into strength. If this encouraged you, like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content.